Hi everyone, welcome to Chakravi Science Academy Just a Minute series where every minute counts in unlocking the secrets to master your board examination. Today we will talk about a very important topic, pedigree analysis. And we know in pedigree analysis as a student, we have a lot of confusion between autosomal dominant versus autosomal recessive. So let's have some features which will help you to identify the disease. So you can see in autosomal dominant, there will be never a skipping of generation. Second, you will see the affected parents can have unaffected children. But as we talk about autosomal recessive, you will see there will be a skipping of generation and unaffected parents can have the affected children. So by knowing this, you can easily identify between autosomal dominant and recessive. Also, you need to remember some important examples, which are polycystic kidney disease for the autosomal dominant, Huntington's disease, myotonic dystrophy, this is very important, it's mentioned in the NCRT, and Marfan syndrome. These four are for the autosomal dominant. And when we talk about for autosomal recessive, so cystic fibrosis is very important, sickle cell anemia, phenylketonuria, Tay-Sachs disease as well as albinism. So these five you have to remember for the autosomal recessive. Now we will talk about some questions. Let's give a try. So as you can see, the first question, what we have, a pedigree chart is given, and now this is the pedigree chart. The colored boxes are showing the affected males and females. The squares are showing the affected male, the diseased male, and the circles are showing the diseased female. The uncolored boxes are healthy. There is no problem. So now let's understand in this pedigree, do we have any skipping of generation? So you can see here in this, there is one disease. This is also diseased. In this generation, this is also diseased. Okay, so that means there is no skipping of generation. So when there is no skipping of generation, the answer will be autosomal dominant. So now let's recall those examples we have discussed. Who will be the answer in autosomal dominant? Yes, it will be myotonic dystrophy. Now let's go to the question number 2. So as we can see in the next question, there is another pedigree chart is given. And if you can see, the parents are not affected, but the children are affected. Here also you see the second generation, the parents are not affected, but the children are affected. So this is a clear case of autosomal recessive. This is autosomal recessive. So what will be the option out of these four? Our answer will be sickle cell anemia, which is a example of autosomal recessive. So in the third question, we will see this pedigree analysis. Now you can see here the parents are not affected, but the children are affected. In the second generation also, the parents are not affected, but the children is affected. So what is it indicates? It indicates autosomal. This indicates autosomal recessive. Now, let's look at the options. So, hemophilia is basically a sex-linked disorder. Color blindness also comes under sex-linked. So for sex-linked, recessive and dominant, X-linked and Y-linked, all these we will discuss in the next video. Phenylketonuria, this is our answer because phenylketonuria we have discussed in the beginning. It is an example of autosomal recessive. Polydactyly is basically autosomal dominant. You can take a note of polydactyly also, okay, as a autosomal dominant along with myotonic dystrophy. Now I'll give you one question which you can answer this. So guys, this is another question for your practice. You can see this pedigree analysis and here is the options. So I want you to give the answers in the comment below and don't forget to share with your friends who may need it. Bye.